make this video because I'm actually very concerned about this. Nobody's talking about it. It's shocking to me. I have read very recently "Hard Times Create a Strong Man" by Stefan Aarnio. I have realized that a lot of the things Andrew Tate talks about, a lot of the recurrent themes he uses, come straight out of that book, and it's very funny to me because he, I presume sarcastically, has said a lot of time that he just doesn't read and he doesn't believe reading is important or stuff like that. Of course, I have always dismissed such statements because I do understand the power of knowledge and the importance of reading to become a more fulfilled and capable man, and to increase your level of consciousness and awareness, and to actually elevate your consciousness to a point where you can actually solve your problems, like Albert Einstein used to say. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that was created. So that's that. I have been seeing this. I'm like shocked about it because the things like the recurring theme of the man dying in the Titanic, those words Andrew Tate uses in a lot of his long format content and a lot of his and a lot of the podcasts he has been invited to, when he wants to exemplify the importance of men fulfilling their duty despite how they might feel about it, despite that despite that could lead them to their actual death. He talks a lot about how the men on the Titanic didn't felt like dying that day, but they just had to do it because there was no other way. There were not enough lifeboats. What kind of a coward will leave women and children behind to die instead of putting them in the lifeboats and sinking with the ship yourself? So that's actually a pretty sound logic to me, and that reflects the importance of duty and the importance of honor for a man to fulfill his purpose. I actually find it very funny because this book, Hard Times Create a Strong Man, was published on 2018, just before Andrew Tate started to go viral. So I think it's no coincidence at all. I do believe Andrew Tate read this book, Hard Times Create a Strong Man by Stefan Aarnio, and he actually borrowed that all the knowledge in that book, all the philosophical statements, his point of view and his takes on traditional masculinity and its role, the importance of becoming a strong man, the importance of discipline, the importance of doing your work whether you like it or not, and all those things that Andrew Tate talks about a lot, teaches about self-reliance and self-accountability. It's funny because nobody's talking about it. I'm amazed that nobody has. I don't know if nobody has read the book Hard Times Create Strong Men and then saw any of the podcast by Andrew Tate, but I just wanted to bring it up and see if anybody of you has read the book, seen any of the long format content of Andrew Tate, and actually and what do you guys think about it? So I would love to read it on the comments, and these are comments I would be thrilled to respond and to have an interesting debate about it. So hit me up in the comments and tell me what you think. Thanks, guys.